So I was down here, whooping it up in Mississippi.
You got
Look at that.
You got an Alabama shirt on.
There ain't no damn Alabama shirt.
Oh, Carolina. I just saw the NA
Ain't
on
no
the
Alabama.
Just saw the red NA, and it's the same font as Alabama.
Just eliminate everything and just put the A.
There's me and Bob side by side. That's how much taller he is than me.
He's got me by a little bit. I think it's just by the length of his hair.
It's just my hair.
Plus a couple inches.
Yeah.
So, let's see. I don't think anybody's even got. Oh, it is the middle of a work day too. Some people might work, unlike us.
True.
Let's see. And Randy is actually working today.
Yeah.
So
let me turn some lights on.
He's gonna turn. Oh, here now. All right. So
who's joining?
I don't know. We got two people. There's Robert Souther, and you guys recognize this fella? And if you don't know who it is, read his shirt. Dirt Roosters. Where can they buy those shirts?
Backwards. 628dirtrooster.com. And
Is it? It's not backwards. It is backwards.
I don't know. Or you can buy it from
backwards.
those scammers on Facebook. Yeah. Facebook scammers always trying to sell my merchandise.
Really?
Yeah, they even got a hoodie on there yesterday.
They buy it from you and then they flip it or something?
No. They're just making them. What is that?
I don't know.
I'm having a groom.
He's grooming. It's like two monkeys at the damn zoo. Just
what is that?
So we just came down here and let's see what Randy's doing. Let me flip this around. What are you gonna do here? He's got his license.
So we've got a bottling tank that is set on.
It's a Creamore?
It is a creamer, but right now we're just bottling it.
Ooh, that's kind of warm.
I've got it on 110 degrees right now, so it's.
Man, yours gets hot on the outside.
Yeah,
oh, yours is water jacketed though.
It's a jacketed tank. So basically, all I'm doing right now is just checking moisture content. And so, all stainless parts. If you're running, of course, if you're running old equipment, you can't use galvanized anymore.
You mean like that one?
That's stainless.
No, the valve is stainless. The tank, is that stainless as well?
The tank is stainless. But that's no Walter T. Kelly.
Yeah.
Settling tank with a pallet in it. It's an 80 gallon. I think it'll probably legit hold about 65, 60 gallons. This is a 18 gallon license.
I've got an 18-gallon license, but I don't have the jacketed one.
Yeah. And I just got one of those 19-gallon Hilcos that I haven't used yet. This one's, of course, got the honey creamer attachment on top of it. But right now, I'm just checking the moisture content on this stuff.
Was this honey fully capped when you got it out?
80% probably. But you want to, down here we like to be around 17 and a half. And this is right over 18.1. So I know you probably can't see that through there.
I probably couldn't see it anyway because of my damn old eyes. Let's see.
Hold it up to the light.
Okay. Oh yes.
So this is
little numbers.
This is called a refractometer. If you're not familiar, and basically you mash a dab of honey on it, flatten it out, and you're sighting through this. Oh, that's a trailer I was pricing earlier.
He's got the same notepad I've got.
And there's calibration fluid. You do have to calibrate them to make sure they're right, and it tells you the moisture content.
Is that a 30 frame?
That is, yeah, I think so.
Let's see. All right, so Brad, if you're watching, look, it's got Brad's clutch system. This is the same one he's got in Canada.
This is an old date extractor that surprisingly they still make parts for. We've rebuilt it. This is an old steel tank that these you have to coat with food grade epoxy is what that is. So inside and outside's been.
So it used to be galvanized. Now it's still galvanized, but epoxy on the outside.
I don't remember if it was galvanized or just painted. But big old heavy duty unit, you see the big steel parts down in there, and we have to clean it pretty regular when we're using it.
Half horse motor.
And so it's a kind of
It probably looks like about a 30 framer.
a clutch drive type system.
This is the same system that Brad up in Canada uses.
So you get more speed the further in you go. And of course it's got brakes on it. But big old monster.
And keeps on ticking.
Yeah.
I think that's almost
And the bottom is
conical.
beveled up to the center so that it drains well, so you don't have to
That's how my license.
really tilt much to get all the remaining honey out of it.
You have to have a car jack to jack that son of a gun up.
There funny enough, what you're in the back side of it.
There is a floor jack to jack it up.
There's a floor jack. There's an uncapping tank. And
All right, so you got is that a Queen line or a Cowan?
it's an old, no, it's not a Cowan, it's old,
Silver
I
Queen?
can't remember, and the name's worn off of it.
Thorn or something?
I don't know. Anyway, we hadn't used this stuff this season.
The
The only thing we're using currently is the tanks. Both of these are jacketed.
So you don't use that extractor anymore?
We did last year.
What-
We didn't use it this year.
What do you use it for this year?
I take that back. This big extractor, I think my dad and Warren did early on before he went to the hospital. I think they did use it a little bit, but they were hand uncapping and using that Simple Harmony Farms.
That you got to.
pain in the butt. Yeah, it doesn't.
Hey, now I'm not gonna say anything, but like a year or so ago, that was what everybody. Oh, we got to get the Simple Harmony. Gotta get it. And
Well, it does the job, but you also.
I bet you that'll. If you're not careful, you would cut your fingers on that thing.
You're gonna work, and so this is our honey pump. Me and my brother were just using it the other night, pumping out of the tote.
You got a tote of honey.
We had 2,800 pounds, 2,780 pounds is what it was. We pumped a bunch off into that big tank the other night.
What happened? Just trying to. You're so big, I can't zoom out far enough.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I can't show everybody.
Let me skinny up.
Hold on, we.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to mess with your wide angle.
Oh gosh.
So this was 780 pounds of honey, and it was. You can tell we're about where it was, and we pumped that much out into that big tank. 5-6 nights ago,
And
just drying it down. We're at, like I said, a small tank set at 109, 110 degrees.
yeah.
And I haven't turned this one on yet because we got an outlet that's burned up on the wall over there. So
Oddly enough, if you look at that setting there, this looks like every one of them could have been a hand crank job also. It like came in an option, right?
Yeah, it
You just take all that wheel off, throw a handle on it,
It wouldn't be hard to do that now.
and when it breaks down, you just be spinning the wheel.
Yeah.
Just drill you a hole, put a handle on it, crank it.
And this one, because of the way it's built, it's got a step up inside of it before it gets to the valve. So when you get low, you have to tilt it up. Which I'm not going to tilt it up anymore because I don't want to break the seams on it because there's so much weight in it. When you tilt it up, the bottom starts to bubble out.
Right.
So when you do set it back flat and fill it up, the whole thing's rocking on the internals of it until it gets enough weight in it, and then it goes boom and settles back down. So I don't want to be working that metal back and forth and ruining the seams on it.
Yeah, I should have brought the tripod.
I'm gonna wash this off real quick.
All right. But we're just hanging out for a few minutes, guys. I know Randy's got stuff to do, and we've been, doing our thing. I like your, we're doing our thing.
I
Huh?
didn't mean the big famous guy, like big.
The big famous guy.
I meant big on YouTube.
She didn't mean big of stature.
I meant well known on YouTube.
I like your labels.
I just said it like that.
I did.
Well known on YouTube.
I did weigh last week, so I'm smaller than I was.
Where'd you skip a meal?
Yeah.
That's how I am. I'm down a few pounds. I didn't eat lunch today.
That's it.
But yeah, guys, we just hanging out. And let's see, I'm missing everybody's stuff here. There's Brian from Castle Hives and Grayson. We got Tracy for Three Oaks, Philip, Dennis Doyle. I'm scrolling, guys. If you see my finger, I apologize. Trying to see who's all here. There's Tim and Hannah.
Is it Tim and Hannah, or is it just Hannah? Is Tim at work?
They work together.
Oh.
So they're a team.
Maybe it is Tim and Hannah.
It is always Tim and Hannah. Or Buttons and Hannah, if they're on a live stream.
Buttons.
Randy doesn't have a cutout that you could apprentice on.
No, it's, 50 degrees today, and it's supposed to be getting colder tomorrow. And Bob's got money to make.
Got money to make on Friday to Saturday. So.
Do you sell your honey locally, or do you sell it through?
Local. Well, I mean, we sell online, but a lot of this goes to health food stores and vitamin stores.
Oh, okay.
See,
okay.
this is when you know you've made it. When you start ordering your labels in the 5400 pack. It's like, hey, we couldn't put another label in the box.
5250.
And 5250. when you're ordering cases of label by the 5,000-6,000s at a time, I do 500 or 600 at a time. No, actually, I print mine, so I don't even do that. So
Step in there and show them the jar room.
the jar room. Hold on.
Somebody come by and buy honey the other day at the house. And they said their doctor sent them
Just a couple
there.
jars.
to get less-
What size jars are these? These are probably 1-pounders, maybe. No, pint jar.
Yeah, look behind you.
I mean, it's just a massive wall.
And the other side of the room.
Man Lake Extractor. This is why it takes him so long to get his honey processed.
Yeah, I do 3 of them.
3 frames at a time, and then you got to spin them around,
Yeah,
flip them around. Quart jars.
Yeah.
What'd you do? Mistyped in the print?
Yeah.
I meant to get 3 cases and I accidentally got 300.
Yeah, I accidentally messed up.
Holy moly! How many? That's 4 rows deep. I ain't gonna math on it today.
It's like a couple of jars.
Just a couple. I think he's got 12 or 15 jars up here. Oh, I didn't want to break one up. Oh, actually, it's just barely deep. Just smooth cork.
Yeah.
Where do you buy your jars from?
Arkansas glass.
Arkansas Glass.
They're mayonnaise jars.
Oh, you buy them as they come as mayonnaise jars?
That's what they call them. It's just a regular.
And the same lids fit on both of them because it's just like a
Yeah.
regular mason jar type lid.
Same lids for both.
I'm surprised you could barely get the ceiling fan. You had to leave box out.
I actually broke one of these fans. I don't remember which one it was. One of these fans was running when I was in here loading boxes, and I broke it.
And you've already bottled some honey, or already bucketed honey.
Yeah, some bucketed honey, and yeah, 3 framer. See, that's how fast I work. Run 3 frames and run out a whole tote.
You can literally. That would be.
This is such a lightweight little thing, man. I've never used this one. This is one my dad bought from somebody who was getting out of bees, and
You giving $25 for it?
I have no clue.
That, I mean,
I think he bought it for the people in his bee club to use. Oh, look, a bee done found her way inside.
but I mean, how much does Man Lake get for something like that?
I don't know.
I know they're not cheap.
I would think something like that would be for brand new beekeepers. You know, like newer beekeepers.
Yeah.
Those little free flame.
Right. That's what that's for.
Says I'm in town helping the local. Oh, that brisket was good, man. At Bucky's. But yeah, we're definitely contributing to the Biloxi economy.
Excellent, excellent. Because we are one of the poorer states in the union. I'm glad you brought some of that.
That's why they throw all them casinos right along the coast.
Glad you brought some of that Carolina wealth down with you.
Yeah, right.
You got none of that.
Hey, you'd have more money if you didn't have 1,000 cases of jars.
Thankfully, my dad came out of pocket for that. That's his.
That's his
jar.
stash, private stash.
That's his stash in there. And
How's he doing?
that was him just trying to call me. I told him to call him back. Physically, he's getting stronger, but he's still skipping gears. You know, he's not clear. I don't know how to put it. But if you didn't,
Little foggy memory, foggy.
everything. If you didn't know him, you was sitting there talking to him for a few minutes, you might not know it, but
Right.
yeah.
Well,
So,
we
like,
live with it every day.
like his little electric wheelchair that they've got him. He was out in the bee yard with that last week and ran into a hive stand, no protection on, tore his head up, and he came inside and my mom's tending to him, and he starts telling her he was out there on the lawnmower. He ain't been on a lawnmower in 2 years. He can't get on the thing, so.
He knew he was on something, just
He
didn't
thought,
remember
he thought
what
he
it
was
was.
out there cutting grass.
Well, sounds like me half the time. I thought I was out there winning when actually I was out there losing this week.
But some days he really does. Some days he's doing real good, and other days it's like, must not have got much sleep last night.
Well, we got 20 people watching.
Hey y'all.
At what time? Well, it is 3:20 home time, so it's 2:20 here time.
Must be on their lunch breaks.
You guys all on lunch? Dan says, sorry to hear about that, Randy. Prayers for him.
Yeah.
So-
Or, you know, they tested him for everything. They can't find anything wrong with him. It wasn't a stroke. It's not dementia. Only thing we can figure is maybe it's his meds that have messed him up, and hopefully it'll clear out eventually. And,
Right.
I don't know. Nobody seems to be able to figure it out.
Well, guys, we just want to do a quick little stream. Well, Randy didn't. I want to do a quick little stream. Randy's like, oh, don't point this way. Don't point that way.
Yeah, this place is trash.
But anyway, guys, we're going to hop off here, and we're going to finish hanging out for a little while. And we'll talk to you guys again later. Bye.